This is part 2 of what if Anakin got on the ship with Padme on Mustafar, because the instant he chose love, Palpatine would have felt it. But not through words, through the Force itself. A bond slipping, an apprentice falling from his fingertips. And the Emperor, he won't tolerate this type of betrayal. Across the galaxies, whispers start to begin of a cloaked dark figure seen on backwater worlds. Inquisitors would be made and deployed earlier than ever, and this time not hunting Jedi, hunting one man, Anakin Skywalker. Meanwhile, in hiding, Luke and Leia is born, Padme lives, and Anakin is there to live with them as well. But peace doesn't come at an easy cost, because he wakes up at night with nightmares of what he did, the younglings, what he almost became. He refuses to touch a lightsaber anymore, and he tells himself that he's done with the war. But then, the war ends up finding him. An Imperial Star Destroyer ends up appearing in orbit over their refuged world. And this time it's not led by Vader, it's led by the Emperor himself. And if Vader won't kneel, then the Emperor will erase him. But that night changes everything, because Anakin didn't run. He ignites his lightsaber for the first time since the night on Mustafar. And the lightsaber color that we see, not red, but blue, because in this timeline, Anakin never bled his kyber crystal. Obi-Wan, who's been watching from a distance, making sure the Sith Lord never came back out again. But this time, they're side by side again. Master and former apprentice. This fight isn't about pride. It's about family. At that point, something shifts in the galaxy, and rumors spread that the Chosen One lives. Not as the monster they knew as Vader, but as the Anakin they feel that they all knew. Because there's only 3 people who knew that Anakin Skywalker was Darth Vader during Order 66. Yoda, Obi-Wan, and Palpatine himself. It wasn't until later that Bail Organa and people like them started to find out as well. And now, senators who once whispered in fear reach out in secret. Bail Organa, Mon Mothma, the earlier pieces of the rebellion ends up forming years before they were supposed to. And this time, they had something they never had before. A warrior who actually understood the dark side. Someone who's walked into it and then walked right back out. And Anakin won't lead the rebellion as a general. He leads it as a warning. He starts to train the rebellion quietly, possibly leading him to meet and train the new generation, like Cal Kestis, Ezra Bridger, and even Kanan Jarrus, because he wasn't fully trained at the time either. He teaches them how the Empire thinks, how Palpatine manipulates, and how fear spreads. And when Luke is old enough, he ends up asking his dad the question, "What were you before?" And his dad simply answers with 3 words, "I was lost." In this timeline, Darth Vader never becomes the Emperor's symbol of fear. Instead, Anakin becomes the symbol of redemption. And when the rebellion finally rises, it isn't just fighting against tyranny, because for Anakin it's personal. He didn't just try to take over the galaxy, he tried to destroy his family. So this time, the Skywalkers strike first.